Listen up, YouTube. Chip here with the iconic Sport Cycle Motovlog number 2. What's up? Hey, listen, yesterday I was out trying out my new gear, my GoPro 3 with the mic hooked up. I was hoping to cut down on some wind noise, but still had some issues there. First couple of videos I did, the audio didn't come out at all. Basically, it was over everything. The wind noise just kind of covered up everything. So today I'm giving it another shot. I'm over here at on Windover in Titusville. It's a nice little ride that I like to take on Sundays. It's a nice windy road, lots of pretty landscaped homes down here. It's you know, slow speed limits, but a lot of flip-flops, and I really enjoy that kind of ride. So today I'm trying something a little different. I've been unable to find the foam rubber insulation that goes over the microphone, believe it or not. Locally at a couple of local stores, so tried making some of my own. So hopefully the audio in this video comes out a lot better than the one I did yesterday. Looking forward to getting all the bugs ironed out of this so that I can proceed and get better at this. I was actually kind of happy with the content that with the content that I was able to provide yesterday. I was kind of scared that, you know, I'm not really a talkative person to just kind of be, you know, blabbing on and on about stuff. I didn't think it would come out, but hey, I kind of did okay. I got a few spots where I stumbled. Still doing the thing, trying to get used to this. But right now I'm trying to get the bugs worked out on this audio thing. So yesterday I was talking about motorcycles. I've been motorcycling since 1975, so I'm kind of the old guy on the block. I've been doing this for a long time. I've owned over a dozen motorcycles. Been enjoying bikes pretty much all my life. I'm a car nut too. Trucks. I mean, if it's got a motor, wheels, I'm all about it. But I've always liked having a motorcycle as a secondary form of transportation, and now it's my primary form. So at this point, I would have to say that I'm a true motorcyclist. I drive one every day. I drive about 20,000 miles a year. I use it as a daily transportation to and from work, so pretty much on the bike all the time. So therefore, here I am on a motovlog. Again, I've been inspired by like Chase on Two Wheels and Space Pod and Carly's Picks and several others who I got a lot of information from when I was researching bikes, and then I got to get to know them from their videos, and you get to see their personalities, and I thought, well, that's really cool, and I kind of wanted to take part in that. Leave a little record of my ideas and feelings about different things. So today I'm hoping that the motovlogging is working out well, that I've hopefully worked the bugs out of the microphone issue. Basically, again, unable to find the little foam pads that cover the mic. I actually made one out of raw material, so I hope this is working well. I'll guess find out when I get home and see how it's doing. But today's subject matter, I think I'll talk about motorcycles. Hey, why not? We're motovlogging, right? So, oh, buzzwords, yay. So, one of the things I like about motovlogging is, you get to talk about bikes. The guys that are out there, they have experience in different bikes. They're test driving other people's bikes, which is kind of cool. Or they've got dealers that have been nice enough to loan them bikes to drive. And I thought, hey, that's really cool too. I'd like to be able to do that as well. But like I said, I've been around a long time, and I've watched the evolution of bikes, and I've owned several different styles of bikes, from cruisers, sport bikes, cafe racers. My current bike is the CB1100. It's a 2014. It's a great bike. Again, highly endorse this bike. The things I like about the sport bikes, I like a bike that handles really well. Oh, there's a nice little doggy there. Oh yeah. So anyways, I like a bike that handles really well. I like something that I feel I'm in control of. I like to be able to push it to its limits. Sometimes a really powerful bike, you can't do that. Definitely cruisers have their limitations when it comes to cornering and braking, and that's why I'm kind of more into the sport bikes. I also like you know, the cafe racer style bikes. Big fans of some of the modern interpretations, like even the Royal Enfield. I know it doesn't get really great reviews, but man, I love the way that bike looks. Then of course you've got the Moto Guzzi V7 Racer. That's awesome. BMW R9T. That's a great looking bike. So I kind of really like the old retro cafe racer looking bikes. Having grown up around that era, I'm more of a 70s era cafe racer, although there's, you know, a lot of those bikes harken back to the 60s. The bikes that I grew up really fond of, my first bike that I rode was a friend's Honda CB354. I don't know if you've ever ridden on one of those old Honda 4-cylinders, but man, they were just silky smooth, just so much fun to ride. Just did everything well. They had that universal Japanese motorcycle seating position, just so comfortable to ride. You could ride them all day. They just did everything well. When after riding that bike, I kind of really wanted to get my own. I wanted to get the 404 Super Sport. Didn't get one right away. Eventually ended up owning two. My first bike was actually a Honda Twin Star, which I did convert into a cafe racer. Painted it candy apple red with a bikini fairing and low handlebars. Lowered it in the front. It was a good looking little bike. Not really fast, but man, I had a lot of fun with that thing. Had it for a long time. Unbelievably dependable bike. Never left me stranded. In the whole many years I owned it, I only had to fix one oil leak on it. I thought that was pretty amazing. So it was a really great bike. And then the next bike I got was, I finally got my 404 Super Sport. One of the guys I worked with had one that was really trashed. He had abused it to pretty much to death. And so I got it cheap, and it was a local motorcycle shop on Merritt Island at the time. Tech Cycle was no longer there, but there was a guy in there who really knew what he was doing. I brought the bike to him, and I had it all gone through. Had a big bore kit with high compression put on it, the cams, smooth bore carburetors, K&N pods. I had the Kirker Street Comp exhaust system put on an external oil cooler. For 400, man, this thing would really move. He put some lower gears on it so it accelerated better, put a Barnett clutch in it. Really nice bike. Had it for quite a few years. Had a lot of fun with it. For 400, it was pretty darn quick. I used to take it everywhere to Orlando. It was a lot of fun. So that was the bike that kind of got me hooked on bikes, motorcycles. I'm looking forward to owning many more, maybe driving more. Right now the bike that I have is awesome. I think I'll be keeping this one, but I'd like to add a few to the stable. Some of the bikes I'd like to have, I like a Buell Thunderbolt or Firebolt, and also like to maybe Honda. My sport bike that I first fell in love with was the Honda VFR 500. That was kind of the first sport bike that I remember back in 1984. So that would be something I'd like to have as well. So that's it for today. I'm just gonna head up back on home and just take a nice little ride through Wendover. I want to share some thoughts with you. I want to test out this mic setup, see if it's working any better from yesterday. Yesterday wasn't having a whole lot of luck with the audio, so I want to test it out today and see how it did. So again, Chip from Iconic Sport Cycle Motovlog, Motovlog number 2. Hope to talk to you soon, and we'll see you. Bye bye.